Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 2, text number 41. Vyavasayatmika buddhir ekeha kurunandana bahusyaga henandasya buddhayo avyavasayina. Here, Krishna says that a person whose mind and intelligence is firmly determined in one thing, right? Ekeha Kurunandana, oh favorite, dearest son of Kurus. So whose intelligent, one whose intelligent is firmly fixed in Buddhi Yoga, as he mentioned the other day, that Buddhi Yoga is a solution for all issues happening in this material world and transcends a person from all material entanglements. So here Krishna says, Bahushaga Henandasya, those who have many ideas, right? They are not fixed in one thing, but have many ideas. Buddhayo avyavasayinam, their intelligence is not very nicely situated. Buddhayo avyavasayinam. Avyavasaya means not firmly fixed. The intelligence, they have many different branches. Now we can actually see our mind is thousands of past impressions haunting. So when the mind is being haunted by all these impressions, to make one decision or take up one yoga, bhakti yoga, is very difficult. Because one thing we have to understand, we ourselves is not convinced about bhakti yoga. Therefore, we open up our mind for karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, ashtanga yoga, some kriya yoga, some exercising, pressing the nose and trying to do different things and achieve the highest perfection by pressing the nose. Because we haven't got the real message or real scientific knowledge about the real yoga system. Therefore, being influenced by the modes of material nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance, mostly is ignorance, little bit of passion. But sattva guna in this age of Kali Yuga is practically zero. So, because of this, we have various ideas. So, because of these ideas, we are unable to fix up our mind instruction given by the Supreme Lord or in the Vedic injunctions. So we take different opinions of different people who have the same program: court, suit, eating, sleeping, mating, defending, uh, and you think that they're the best counselors to settle up our mind and make us happy. No. To make us happy, there is a one person who is a supreme person, who is the source of everything, both miseries and happiness also. So he can understand, hey, I have created this happiness and miseries. I know the secret codes, right, created for happiness. But you guys want to take the code of unhappiness, and that is also created by me. So this is the way that we are entangled. Prahlad Maharaj, when Lord Narasimhadev put his lotus palm on his head, he began to pray, how this is possible, my Lord? All these great personalities, Lord Brahma is the Swayambhu, there is no mother, father, directly emerged from your Nabhi, right, navel, and Lord Shiva, who is superior to Lord Brahma, all of them are actually standing there. Mother Lakshmi, who always massages your lotus feet, and they did not get this chance of having your lotus hand, palm on their head. But I am being always situated in the mode of ignorance and passion and goodness. born to a demon like a Hiranyakashipu, and I have no natural qualities of pure Satoguna or Satoguna even. I have a little bit of Satoguna, no, practically nil, but can actually still say maybe little bit. But otherwise, I am always in ignorance. And I got this benediction from your lotus hands. Why is it so? So Lord Narasimhadev, when he blessed him, Prahlad, being a great devotee of him, fully surrendered, fully surrendered. Every time Hiranyakashipu tortured him, he had thought of Lord Krishna. He never thought his Lord is going to come in the form of Narasimhadev. No. His deity is not Lord Narasimhadev that time. He knows the Supreme Brahman, the personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, Lord Vishnu. Vasudev would protect me always. That was his mantra. And always chanting Narayana mantra, Krishna mantra, taken shelter of the Supreme Lord with full surrender. So the Lord appeared as half lion, half man. That is only because of Hiranyakashipu's adamant nature that he wanted to be immortal. For a Mara cannot be Amara. Mara means mortal, Amara means immortal. Mara means not a tree, but it is mortal. So the Lord is actually the master of both mortal and immortals. And Prahlad Maharaj, because of his devotion, he has gone up so high in his consciousness that the Supreme Lord put his hand on his head and with all blessings. As soon as he put his lotus palms on his head, so all this conclusive knowledge of the Vedas is imparted to Prahlad Maharaj. So he was saying that I am being a Shudra fallen, Kirada Hunandra Pulingda Pulkasha, Abhira Shumba Yavana Kashadaya, Yennecha Pava, Ubassam Asrayam, Tashman Didivai Prabhavishnave Namo Namaha. Below the Shudras, below the Chandalas, means by quality. All souls have great quality by nature, by birth. But because of their association or the family they have born, the heritage or the tradition they actually follow, that make them very, 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 very fallen. Otherwise, the soul, even if it is born in a jungle, if he is trained by a Vaishnava or Brahmana, he can be brought into a high civilized life. It is because of the situation they don't obtain in that area, they are considered to be or neglected as a inferior being. So Kirada Hunandra Pulinda Pulkasha, all these Yavanas and Malachas are there. And I am also one of them because I was born to a great demon who does not even like to hear Vishnu's name, Vasudev's name, Krishna's name. So naturally, there are people who do not worship the Supreme Lord because of having no knowledge. That is understandable. But a person who knows the Supreme Lord and still have enmity towards him, that is utter enviousness, jealous. And this is lower grade action of that person. Knowing that he is the supreme absolute Lord, still having enmity towards him is a totally fallen ignorance, lowest of the low born. So we can understand that because the influence of this material nature, people are very gated. They worship different kinds of deities, and they sacrifice anything and everything to their so-called worshipable deities. In fact, the deities themselves feel disgusted by the worshippers. The way that they offer all kinds of things, right? It is it is disgusting, actually. It is always like that. So because they have so many impressions in their mind, they cannot fix up a kena manasa. You know, the one pointed attention cannot be created. So here the Lord is actually saying, because they were having many ideas, many branched, their buddhi is many branched, they are unable to fix up their mind unto me. Very seldom people engage in my devotion service. Buhunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prabhadyade vasudevam sarvam idi sa mahatma sudurlabha. Very, very rare. Sudurlabha. Durlabha means rare. Sudurlabha means very, very rare. So, the ekena manasa vyavasayatmika buddhi, one whose intelligent is resolute in purpose, he has only one goal, that is worshipping me. And those who have many branched, just like if you pour water beneath or the trunk of a tree, the, the branches, twigs, leaves, flowers, fruits, all they get nourished by this water supply. But if you try to pour water on branches, right, twigs, flowers and fruits, it doesn't reach to all over the body of the tree. It's like that, simply worshipping the Absolute Lord, because He Himself is saying, people have many ideas, many implications, trying to do different things to find their own solutions. So because of this, there are many branched, like a pouring water in different trees and twigs. Eventually, the tree itself does not get the water because they are pouring in a wrong place. So similarly, if we understand where my bhakti has to be invested, there you get the full results. That is Bhakti Yoga, not the Karma Yoga, not the Jnana Yoga, not the Ashtanga Yoga. These all also produce partial results. Therefore, to come to a final stage, it takes so many births, many, many lifetimes. We don't have that kind of lifetimes. We only have 7 human births. Within this, if we don't get perfect, at least come to the shelter of the Lord, even 1% or 2% or 10%, then you continue that percentage in every life in human form. Otherwise, once the human form is lost after 7 births because of lacking devotion service or having no devotion service to the Supreme Lord, that is the only reason that we fall down from the human form. Because we haven't heard not even a single word of the Lord. Or even the word that comes near Krishna's name. We haven't even heard that also. So, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is mentioned halam, riktam. This is a 2 word. Even if you say that halam, riktam, or similar words that comes closer to Lord Hari, Lord Krishna, you get benefited. Krishna thinks, I consider this person has chanted my name. How is it possible by simply saying a halam riktam? Krishna says, ha, I take the ha and riktam, R-I, re. It means he chanted Hari name. Even though he may not be even conscious that he is chanting or saying Krishna's name. But Krishna considered that you have taken his name Hari. So he immediately gives blessings to that person. So that is the mood of the Lord. He wants you to come somewhere closer to him, where he can actually benedict and give his devotion. So this is what the ekena manasa, eka buddhi, just one single intelligence, worshipping the absolute truth. So Krishna, within Krishna's worship, all other worships are included. Lord Shiva's worship, Lord Brahma's worship, Indra's worship, Shakti Devi, Mother Parvati's worship, Ganesh worship, fire god's worship, Kubera's worship, any worship that you perform, all their worship is there in Krishna's worship. That is what the Lord is telling here. Vyavasaya Atmika Buddhir Ekeha Kurunandana. Because they are fixed upon me, they are free from all different disturbances and duties and dharmas and obligations. In the purport, we actually find that kind of sentiments or the statements. Savai Pumsam Parodharma is become a supreme religion for the humanity at large. So, worshipping the Lord Adokshaja. So in that way, we get all the benediction from Lord Keshav, Madhav. That is what Lord's statement here. Otherwise, Bahushaga Henandasya Buddhayo Avevasayana, whose intelligence is actually twisted, they have many ideas, many conceptions, many impressions in the mind. In that way, they go from one place to another place to another place, one religion to another religion to another religion, one worship to another worship to another worship to another worship, because they are materially motivated. So they are seeking their material achievement. Therefore, they go worship one Lord for a few days, another Lord. These are small L, right? Lord, Lord, but not a capital L. So all these lords worship he does every 15 days, here, there. So not fixed. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.